Every polymer clay artist knows what a pain it is to work with light colored clay because you always get this lint and dust particles all over your clay. So these are some of the things I do to prevent getting it on your clay, or if they're already there, to try to remove them as much as possible. First, it would be wearing a light colored t-shirt or jumper, wiping the surface where you're going to work on with isopropyl alcohol and a paper towel, using some scrap clay that you have on the side to roll it all over your hands to pick up all the dust, lint, and any kind of fibers that you may have on your hands. And if your clay already has some dust and particles, these are some of the things I do to remove them. First, I use these carving tools. They usually come in a set, so you have different shapes. And I use the round one and the inverted triangle one. The round one, I use it for taking some fibers out of deeper layers in the clay, and the inverted triangle one for things that are on the surface. And I do this before I start sculpting. I think this next method is the one that most people use, which is the cotton bud with isopropyl alcohol. It will help you remove any kind of dust on the surface of the clay. I usually use this once I'm already working on something or I've done sculpting a piece. And I think is the best option if you're already done with something and you need to remove something that is on the surface. It works perfectly. What I don't do is that if I see there's like a fiber that looks like it's a bit deeper down, I wouldn't use it because you could create a dent and then you have to reshape whatever you were doing. And lastly, once the clay is baked and is ready, and then you realize that there's something stuck there, fiber, and you want to remove it, you can use a little bit of acetone on a cotton bud and rub it evenly in circling motion so you won't create a dent on that particular part. Now there's one more option you have to do it after it's baked, and is that if it is on the surface, you can just use one of your blades to scrape it, or you can also use a file or some sandpaper of like a high grade, like 1,000, 2,000 is the more gentle ones, so it doesn't leave like scratches on your piece. But I would leave that one as a last resort. I hope this helps and let me know how it goes. Also, let me know if you have any other techniques to deal with this issue.